Can you imagine if your deepest, darkest secret was suddenly at risk of being exposed to the world? What if your career, family and reputation hung in the balance over one terrible mistake? This is the nightmare famous actress Marjorie Starr now faces as her affair photos threaten to go public. In this video, we'll look at how Marjorie found herself in this compromising position and the desperate steps she's taking to prevent the pictures from destroying her life. Marjorie Starr has been a beloved household name for over a decade, starring in blockbuster films and winning numerous accolades, but behind the glamorous image, she's battled private demons. 2 years ago, during a turbulent patch in her decade-long marriage, Marjorie had a short-lived affair with a co-star. Their tryst ended quickly, but not before her lover secretly snapped scandalous photos of their intimate moments. Marjorie confessed the infidelity to her husband Tom and promised it would never happen again. After intense counselling, they decided to remain together and keep the affair hidden to protect their family. But now those lurid photos from Marjorie's past have come back to haunt her in a big way. The culprit, none other than Clint, Marjorie's loyal bodyguard of 3 years, who was fired without warning. In a rage over his termination, Clint stole the incriminating photos and is threatening to leak them to tabloids and social media. He wants revenge and a massive payout to buy his silence. Marjorie's panicked that the photos will destroy her career and marriage if they go public. The content is impossible to deny and impossible to spin positively. She's willing to pay Clint to get the photos back, but her team worries that will only embolden him to keep blackmailing her infidelity. Clint clearly has no qualms about sabotaging someone who trusted him. Marjorie's handlers are working overtime to handle this crisis. They've tried appealing to Clint's decency, but he remains defiant, feeling betrayed after years of loyal service. He believes he's merely getting what's owed to him. Out of desperation, Marjorie's team has explored more extreme options, even suggesting they digitally alter the photos to reduce the damage if leaked, but messing with evidence could land them in legal trouble too. They've also proposed intimidating Clint through threats or coercion to force him to back down. However, those tactics could badly backfire if he goes to authorities. With her career hanging by a thread, Marjorie has taken to pleading with Clint directly to have mercy and spare her this humiliation. She's reminded him of all she's done for him over the years. But Clint remains defiant, demanding a king's ransom before he'll hand over the photos. He also wants Marjorie to publicly apologise and admit to firing him unjustly. Marjorie is backed into a corner. She's now exploring selling valuables to get the hush money, but just paying Clint still leaves her in a compromised position. He could always demand more or publicly expose her anyway. Her husband Tom has stoically stood by her side, more worried about protecting their family than her career, but the strain on their marriage is palpable. In a shocking move, Tom has offered to pay Clint double what he's asking if the bodyguard will leave them alone for good. Clint agreed, but tacked on the extra condition of Marjorie's public apology. Marjorie knows such an admission could irreparably damage her reputation, but with no other way out, she reluctantly agreed to the plan, hoping to save her marriage and family. She tearfully recorded an apology confessing to unfairly firing Clint while calling her affair a grave mistake. Marjorie defended Tom as a loving husband who forgave a terrible lapse in judgment. The video was heart-wrenching but carefully crafted to win public sympathy, in hopes of softening the inevitable backlash once the truth gets out. After the payoff, Marjorie and Tom nervously awaited the fallout, unsure if Clint might double-cross them, but a week passed without any leak. Finally, relief set in, as it seemed Marjorie's secret was safe. Of course, repairing her marriage remains a work in progress after everything Tom endured by her side. The looming threat of exposure took an immense toll on Marjorie, but the crisis ultimately strengthened their commitment and reminded them what matters most. This terrifying ordeal has taught Marjorie to be more careful and vigilant with her private life. She also learned the hard way that trust can come back to bite you. Marjorie still worries Clint may someday expose the truth when he needs money. For now, she's just grateful the photos remain hidden so she can focus on rebuilding her marriage and career. Marjorie's experience is a cautionary tale on guarding your reputation in the public eye, but it's also a testament to the power of owning your mistakes, seeking forgiveness, and fighting to protect your loved ones. If her darkest secret ever surfaces, what matters most is that her family remains intact. Marjorie now knows that fame, fortune, and public opinion will never outweigh the love that holds them together. If you have liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, see you all.